Hello everyone. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to make negative nouns and adjectives. So when talking about negatives in Japanese, it's important to know the phrases janai desu and ja arimasen. Janai desu is the opposite of desu. So desu is to be, janai desu is essentially not to be. For example, if we said Takashi wa inu desu, that would literally mean Takashi is a dog. If we said Takashi wa inu janai desu, that would mean Takashi is not a dog. Pretty straightforward. Ja arimasen is just a more formal version of janai desu. So if we were to say Takashi wa inu ja arimasen, that would still mean Takashi is not a dog. It's just slightly more formal than janai desu. Now, looking at adjectives, we can make an e adjective negative by dropping the e and adding kunai desu to the end, or ku arimasen. So, for example, if I said Skyrim wa tanoshii desu, that means Skyrim is fun. Skyrim wa tanoshiku nai desu, or tanoshiku arimasen, means Skyrim is not fun. Now, there is one exception to this rule, and that is the adjective e, which means good. And that is because whenever we conjugate e, we treat it as if it were an older word for good, yoi. So instead of e becoming ikunai desu, or iku arimasen, it becomes yokunai desu, or yoku arimasen. So, for example, if we said Takashi no neko wa yokunai desu, or yoku arimasen, that would mean Takashi's cat is not good. When we want to make a na adjective negative, we drop the na at the end and add janai desu, or ja arimasen, just like we would with a noun. So, if we say akachan wa shizuka desu, that means the baby is quiet. If we say akachan wa shizuka janai desu, or shizuka ja arimasen, that means the baby is not quiet. So, now that we've learned the basics of making negatives, let's practice some vocabulary. Tomodachi means friend. Gohan means rice. Aisu, or aisukurimu, means ice cream. Obviously, this is another English loan word. You can say aisukurimu, but you can also drop the kurimu from the end, and people will still recognize that you're talking about ice cream. Kuruma means car. Oishii means delicious. Atsui means hot. Samui means cold. Hayai means fast. Osoi means slow. Yumeina means famous. And daijoubu na means all right or okay. Now, let's use what we've learned to practice making some sentences. Feel free to go back over the material that we've covered, and feel free to pause at any point to give yourself some extra time to make these sentences. Michiko's turtle is not fast. Michiko-san no kame wa hayaku nai desu, or hayaku arimasen. Yumi is not my friend. Yumi-san wa watashi no tomodachi janai desu, or ja arimasen. My ice cream is not delicious. Watashi no aisu cream wa oishiku nai desu, or oishiku arimasen. You are not famous. あなたは有名じゃないです or じゃありません. The rice is not hot. ご飯は熱くないです or 熱くありません. Mr. Aoyama is not good. 青山さんは良くないです or 良くありません. And that's it for this lesson. I'll see you in the next one. Ja, mata.